Good morning, solo backpacker here, coming to you from the university where I work. And this morning I want to set up my new tent for you. It's a tent I ordered from John over at Bear Paw Wilderness Designs. I ordered it on September 10th, and yesterday was November 8th, and it arrived. And I'm really happy to have it. But like I said, this is the bluff at the university where I work. And good morning, everybody. Let's take a look at that tent. Well, here it is. And this setup is not really fair to the maker because I've only got a little bit of time during break and I don't have the line in the line locks. So I tried to set it up as best I could with just titanium stakes. And I can see it really needs the guy lines and the line locks to be viable. But it's a version of my multicam tent that I'm hoping will be a little less scary. Sometimes when people come across a full multicam tent, a full camo tent, you know, they're probably a little worried. I can understand that, and I want it to be a little less scary, especially when I'm, in trail camps. Most of the time when I'm off trail, it doesn't matter. But like I said, this setup, it really isn't fair to John. I'll try to follow up in the field with a better video, but I think I'm going to like it. As always, John does some things that are a little different here and there, and I've got this generous vent on top. It's much bigger than my other vent. I think this tent will actually set up higher once I have the guy lines in, but a lot more tie out points. I really like that my camo tent that John made me only needs 6 tent stakes. This one looks like it could benefit from 9 tent stakes, but we'll see once the guy lines are in. I do think I accomplished my goal of creating a tent that was a little less scary. But I think, to be fair, we need to see this tent with the guy lines in. And John did supply that orange guy line material right there. But this is my new tent from Bear Paw Wilderness Designs. It's a trekking pole with an extender tent. I asked him to make me a tent about 5'8". This looks a little shorter, but with the guy lines, who knows? Maybe it can pop up about 5 or 6 more inches. Most importantly, it looks more, or it looks less tactical, and that's kind of what I was going for. I use my camo tent when I hunt and when I want to hike and camp in cool spots that I don't want other people to, be aware of. But there are a lot of times I'm in a trail camp and I want to have a tent that people are comfortable around, and I think this will be it. So I'll follow up this video with this tent set up correctly in the field, but when you get a new tent, you want to, especially a custom tent, you definitely want to run out and see what it's all about. And that's what I'm doing here during break on a payday Friday. Really glad you all came along. Solo backpacker, out.